So I just wanted to pop on here just to see if anybody was up or around, had any questions, comments they wanted to ask or tell, share, anything you wanted to request as far as videos. So I'm gonna see if anybody comes on. I know it's late. Well, it's later on my side of the world, but yeah, because I know a lot of people who watch. It might, I don't know. They might be still up. I guess I don't know. It's almost 10 p.m. where I am, so we'll see if anybody pops on. I was getting unready, and then I said, you know what? Let me just see, if anybody is on here. If anybody wanted to chit chat for a little bit. It says one person. I don't see who it is. So I guess if you're there, maybe if you say something, I don't know, maybe it'll show who you are. Well, I hope you guys have been enjoying my videos that I've been doing for you with the couponing. I have not really been a big couponer, but I've dabbled before. So I'm trying to get back into it, and at the same time not just buy like a bunch of stuff, but I know a lot of people who were on here from the beginning. They were always here for my Goodwill hauls, and yeah, that just ends you up with a bunch of stuff. So, I feel like if I can try to do some new stuff, maybe open it up to some new followers as well as for the, oldies but goodies, show something else that, I like to do or that could be helpful to them. I don't even know if this is right, but I guess we'll see. I'm like clicking on stuff, so I don't know. I hope I did this right. But I guess since once I ended, whoever isn't here, we'll go back and watch. So I guess I'll talk about something, right? um. So there is. Let's see. I'm looking at my phone. There is a subscriber, Renee Murray. So in case you see this, shout out to you. I've appreciated all your positive feedback on the videos that I've been doing. And your last comment today, you said you need to run a class on how to save money. um, well, I guess the funny part for me, like I said about couponing, is normally I'm that person that because of the stores in my area, I would just buy stuff from I don't know, just off brands or just things that were more affordable. And like for instance, body wash. There is a Caress body wash that I like. The Daily Silk, I think is what it's called. But I would buy mine at Big Lots because I could get more for less money anyway. And I like how that one, works better. It actually serves up better. So I never really worried about couponing as much. I had a friend, a male friend, who his daughter went to school, my youngest son, and he used to coupon a whole lot. And it's so funny because now that I'm kind of more into it or trying to get into it, he doesn't do it at all. Not that he needs anything. He has so much stuff, like more makeup than me. But, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. I think he sells stuff occasionally. I haven't got to that level yet. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't really deal with a lot of people, in real life. But, I've been enjoying my Dollar General hauls and doing my 5 off 25s. And I mean, I would still love to do the Goodwill hauls for you guys, like at the Goodwill outlet. And for the new people who don't know about that, you have to go back and watch older videos because they're older, but they're still new to you. Better words on my channel. That's my Poshmark going off. And you guys gotta make sure you follow me on at my Poshmark closet. You might see something you want to buy, even if it's not for yourself, for someone else. The more stuff I get away, give away, the more it's Monday, but I'm just like, I just have amounts of items that I used to find between Goodwill and just more you want to see. Well, you gotta buy it, or it has to go somewhere, you know. But I was trying to. Oh, okay. Well, here is see. Here is my Poshmark right here, and that's just a few things that I have on there. It's probably a glare, sorry, but that's just how this goes sometimes. But yeah, I have some different items on there that I'm selling. And I'm willing to work with people, and I appreciate the good positive feedback that I have gotten from people who have actually like purchased from me. I didn't know they left like little notes or things that I guess other people could see, but it's really nice. I like the notes. I guess now because I'm looking at it, I'm not gonna be able to find what I'm looking for. But oh, I got a text from my mother. I just sent her pictures from tonight with me and my youngest son. He had an event at school. It's called a tie-in night. It's like their way of tying into the community. So basically, they donate the tie that they're wearing to people less fortunate who need business attire, who are trying to improve their lives by going on interviews and jobs, but they don't necessarily have the right attire. So I was texting pictures to my mom before she just responded. Let's see. Trying to see a picture I could show you guys. Let's see. Cause he's so funny about pictures. You know how teens are, right? They're always like, "Oh my god, I don't like it." But let's see. What is it? No, I bought. Okay, I'm getting sorry. I'm like trying to multitask. I'm getting um hey. So I told you guys I was doing Ibotta. I know I'm all over the place, but my phone is going off. I have notifications on my laptop and stuff is going off on my phone. But let's see. Here's a picture. There you go. So that's what was going on earlier. Just one of the pictures that we did. That is me in one of his long hallways. Yeah. So yes, I do wear real clothes. I do look presentable at times. I know, a lot of times you guys don't actually see me in my videos, but it's just sometimes it's just easier that way because I just don't always feel like getting dressed, or I'm just chilling, or I just got home from running errands, so I didn't even plan on going to the store. So I might not necessarily look, ready. Um Oh, somebody was commenting on I guess the Persil deal about CVS, the buy $20, get $5 extra care bucks. Um, okay, and then what else? Oh, and then see, look, I just got Ibotta, so I was telling you guys about Ibotta, so you see, I am telling you the truth. So see, I got my Ibotta money back from doing my deals. And I had a great day today doing my deals. Like, oh my God. So I'm where I can cash out now on Ibotta and Checkout 51. So I'm happy about that. Let's see. I don't know if it's going to be backwards or not, but yeah, it probably is. But that's my code for Ibotta if you want to join. So it's JEUOGWF for Ibotta. And what else did I do? I did check out 51 today. So it's doing pretty well, I'd say. And I can use that money to and my brother and his wife because they had a bang thing. So I wanted to take some of the stuff that I've been accumulating in my stockpile and give them like some paper towels, tissue, body wash, things like that, so that they could use that. Let's see. I'm trying to look. Maybe if I go on here, I don't know if it makes a difference, but I'm new to this whole live thing. Oh, okay. Okay, I can. Why can't I see it on my laptop, but I can see it on my phone? That's so weird. I don't get it. Oh, hi, Betty Young. How are you? Yeah, only buy for me and my daughter's household. Okay. Oh, handsome young man. Oh, thank you. He sure thinks so. He definitely thinks so. He's a mess. Absolutely a mess. He is 15 and yeah, pretty good though. No, not too much drama, you know. He doesn't really have time to create much drama outside the household. Chores taking forever to do those, but other than that, nah, not too many issues. The event he went to was really nice. Even though for the kids, I feel like they just felt like they were in a religion class, like for lecture, because that's where the ceremony was, in the lecture hall. So my son actually was dozing off in the ceremony. I'm like, but it was a really nice ceremony that they did. I'm trying to see if I can find the picture I took, the email from the school. I can tell you like briefly like what it was. Um, so this is one of a few traditions that they do at his school. So my youngest goes to a all boy Catholic school, and this is his first Catholic school. It's also his first all boy school, but he's been in private school since he was 3, as well as my oldest, but they don't go to the same school. Um, so their sophomore tie-in night is um their way of tying into the community. So basically, what happens is uh, the kids come in regular school attire, which is blazer, button up shirt, tie, dress pants, all that, and it says as a gesture of their play off their personal distinct ties and replace it with their new common class tie. Their old tie will be donated to a charity that assists local men to acquire business attire for work. So yeah, that's pretty much what that is. So they have a few events. Like last year as a freshman, he got his pin. He got to remove a piece of the puzzle that revealed the whole class. So it was really cool. And it's nice that even though he goes to an all boys school and duh, I'm not a man, that I don't feel left out of the things that they do. Like we have an event called Mama Mia, which I really like. And so it's like a spaghetti dinner where we get to all come dressed up, and the kids write notes to their moms, and they go and get dinner for us, and they bring us back like spaghetti and meatball salad, things like that. So it's pretty cool. Mhm. I don't know. phone is buffering. I don't know if it affects it if I'm on both. Can you hear me? Because I don't know why on my phone I can see comments, but on my laptop I don't see comments. It's so weird. Oh, okay. Awesome. Good to know. Yeah, so as far as you, Betty Young, since you are here, yeah, pretty much I don't know where you popped in at, but pretty much on my channel in the beginning, a lot of the subscribers that were on my channel were here for my Goodwill haul. So I used to go to the Goodwill outlet, and for most people, they didn't even know that such a thing existed, including myself. Like, who knew Goodwill had an outlet, right? It's basically, if you don't know, where you can go and you dig through the bins and all that good stuff, and there's gigantic boxes that are bigger than me, and so I'm standing on step stools, digging. And I mean, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I know I had fun. I mean, I even met a friend there, and her and I used to go all the time until she moved down to North Carolina to be with her son. So yeah, it was pretty cool. It's just, I just would find so many things compared to, I guess, maybe other people. So I would get a big bag of stuff for like just under $40, or two bags of clothes and coats and shoes and purses. It was just, the accumulation was like, yeah. Yeah, they do have an outlet. And the crazy part is, for me, like, I have one that is literally around the corner from me. Like, it's probably a 5-minute drive or so. And like, I didn't know I was driving past there all the time, and that I never knew. But that's why I have so many clothes. Like, honey, whoo, child, if you saw my room. Put it like this. To put it into perspective, like, I could not wash clothes for the rest of the month and still not be phased, except for the fact of the laundry accumulating in my room, because I have that many clothes. And because I'm the kind of person that, in my everyday, I don't really need to dress up or worry about what I have on per se. Like, I'm in the wintertime, like, I have a super long coat. I'm only 5'3". So it's from, shoulders to ankles basically. So nobody even sees what I wear. I could literally wear the same thing every day and nobody would even know. So for me, getting up early and dropping my youngest off at school at 7:30 every morning, if I'm coming back home, honey, I don't even care. Like, I might have on pajamas with some leggings. Like, you just never know. But that's when I end up doing those random coupon deals. And if you didn't see, I posted a Walmart haul today. And it's so funny. I mentioned in the haul how I didn't have any herbal essence coupons other than the BioRenew. And then what do you think was in the mailbox? Yeah, this evening. So I guess I'll be going back. So you might get another haul from Walmart. Basically, they have a lot of items that are on clearance from herbal essences. Like, I think it's called Body Envy and a few other specifics. So I feel like, if it's already cheap, why not? And doing the rest of the stuff is just like, I don't know. I'm kind of over Dollar General. Like, I like it, but some of it can be a lot sometimes. Who is this? Pastor 2 Liter J for the real world. Wide Hood Star. Okay, that's a long name. Not much is up, just chilling. Yeah, I get that a lot. I would guess. You call corporate on Dollar General? Oh no. What happened? Because I could have been in the same place the other day because this lady, she was really irking my soul. Okay. I'm just out here trying to be the best I can be, but sometimes people just keep testing you. Was it an issue like with a manager or somebody didn't want to accept coupons or something? And Pastor 2 Liter J, how did you even come up with this name? Like, what is it all about? Because that's a whole lot to just, write comments like sup, as if people are not gonna ask you where your name stems from. Sorry, I'm looking down, looking at my phone, because that's where I can see the comments. Cashier didn't want to take my finish tag coupon because it gave me overage. It's so funny with all the items that we buy from Dollar General. It's like, how are you even paying attention enough to know that the coupon is even going to give me overage? Like, why? And why do you care? It just means I'm going to be a happy customer and I'm going to come back. That's how I look at it. I did that today. Like, I used the L'Oreal coupon from the 127 PNG, and it was like buy one Pantene for 11 ounces or more, get the hot, what is it called, the hot shot, the rescue shot, something like the hot oil treatments basically is what it is. And I was like, oh cool. And I found a bottle for like $1, and I still got my hot shot rescue for free. So I was like, yes Lord. Catch you didn't want to. Yeah, so he ain't got time for this. What? Oh my gosh, that's so rude though. As I'm sitting here smiling, but I'm just thinking like, wow, like being in that type of situation, because the day that they had the Dollar General clearance, I feel like ever since like the Christmas clearance, the cashiers have been super extra cranky. Now, when I look at people's lives, I just look at it like, hey, everybody kept saying they had these bad experiences with couponing and whatever. And like, I honestly could say I did not have any issues. I think everybody jinxed me. Oh, it's Rebel Redhead. Hey, girl. Hey. I had a good shopping day. I'm ready to come hang out with you guys though. I want to be a part of, the girls' night on Friday. I want to go dumpster diving. I never thought I would say that, but it seems like it's working. It seems like it's something new. Why not? Betty Young. Oh, you said it's only at that store. Okay. Well, see, that's the thing. I don't usually have issues. I have like a specific Dollar General I like to go to because they stay open late. And during the holiday, they will be open till I think 11. And now they just stay open till 10. So that's why I like to go there. And they're bigger. So they're always pretty much stocked with everything. Mhm. Really? Wow. I got stories for my name. It seems like it. That's crazy. Oh, okay. You said it's one that's 2 minutes from the house. That's how it always is. Drinking 2 liters. Well, if you're drinking 2 liters, you need to come coupon like everybody else and get your 2 liters from Dollar General. You need to join the movement of the 5 off 25. What is the story for my name? Uh, well, I was in the Navy. I'm a girl, and I was in the Navy from 1998 to 2002. Pretty straightforward. That's the deal with my name. Yep. That is it. That's it. That's all. You have a lot of Goodwill. I mean Goodwills. I have a lot of what you call it, Dollar Generals around me. Like literally they're like in every direction. Like there's one I pass every day when I take my little son to school. And then just like where I am now at home, there's like one that's like 2 minutes up the road. It's actually like walking distance. And then there's another one the other way when I go um to like Walmart. Like I don't know, I just have a lot. I feel like a lot of people when I look at their videos, they always say like, "Oh, I have one this far and then the next one is 49 miles away." And it's like, "Dang, like seriously, where do you live?" I should make my YouTube username long. Why? Just so it attracts more attention to the name. Them and Family Dollar pop up everywhere. Yes, Betty Young, they do because I have Family Dollars literally the same way. Like I have a Family Dollar that took over a grocery store and it's next to a Dollar Tree. Then I have a Family Dollar that's more like hood ish, and then there's another one that I kind of forget about, but I drive past it technically every day. And then there's another one over by my son's school. So there's I'm surrounded by a lot. I just never really shopped at them that often. Like I was that person that used to go to Dollar General and just be like, "Oh, I spent more than $25. Let me use this $5 off." All that time I was missing out on the deals, not getting my total all the way down. Cuz honey, I'm all about save your coins. Well, who would I want to see who you are with a name so long? I mean, perhaps. I don't know. But, me being who I am, I'm one of those people, like, I'm one of the nicest people ever. But at the same time, I'm also one of those people that I could hurt your feelings, mistakenly because it's like, I don't really care. It happens. Oh, you went to Walgreens. I'm still trying to figure out like Walgreens and CVS. I mean, I guess it's not even figuring it out. It's not like it's rocket science or anything. It's just I feel like it just doesn't do it for me the same way. I guess it's just that whole thing of instant gratification. It's like with CVS and Walgreens, it's more of you have to do work on top of the regular coupon work because you have to not only put your deals together, but you're basically, you're spending. It's like that true statement where it says you have to spend money to make money. And it's like, I don't like it. I don't like it. But I mean, the concept of the extra care bucks is cool, but basically it's like it's a continual cycle. And then with Walgreens and the points, and then them changing the point system, so it's like you can only spend 5,000 points on an item. And it's like, honey, who has time for that? This is why people get irritated with couponers because we keep getting in out of line, or we're trying to figure out the best way to maneuver deals because we don't want to have to come back or go to 4 different locations. You said, where am I from? So I went to get that 99 cents Arm& and Hammer. Oh my gosh, everybody was going to get Arm& and Hammer. Like literally Arm& and Hammer detergent is on sale everywhere, like local grocery stores where I live, just everywhere. Oh, so Pastor 2 liter J. Jesus, this is a long. Uh, where am I from? Where am I from? I'm from the East Coast. That's where I'm from. That's all I'm gonna give you right now. I'm from the East Coast. Mm, But if you're asking because of how I sound, well, I was in the military, so I was around so many different people. Uh, and then I was around a lot of military people growing up. So yeah, I probably sound like a whole lot of people. Yeah, I actually have, like, I would show you uh Betty Young, like my whole situation of detergent, but it's actually in my boy's room, so I can't go in there right now. But I definitely have my stockpile of detergent. It's funny because I think the first detergent that I did was at CVS. They had a deal on the extra detergent, and it was the smaller bottles. I think they were 99 cents as well, or either 89. And so I bought a couple of those, and the cashier was really nice. She was helping me figure out the best way to pay for all my items and do my extra care bucks. And she just did everything for me. Like when my ECBs printed out on my receipt, and then I did my second transaction, she just ripped the receipt from the ECBs, and she just went down, was like scan, 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 and then I ended up paying like a few cents for like 6 bottles of detergent. And then of course, we all did that free, basically free all pods from Family Dollar. So I did that like 5 times. Judge me if you want, but I did it 5 times, yes. And it was cool. And it was so funny because one of the cashiers at the store was like, "How'd you do that? Show me your phone. Show me the coupon. Show me the app." But he was so aggressive. I'm like, I didn't realize he was asking because he wanted to figure out how to do it for himself. And so he was like, "Oh, well, I want to do it too." And I'm like, "Well, you could have just said that because you were sounding all extra aggressive. Like you were trying to figure out like if I was running some type of scam or something and I was supposed to snitch on myself." And I was not going to do that. I'm like, "You just got to clip the coupons, dude, and let it do what it do." So, it was cool. It was cool. It was cool. He gave me my pods. I was like, "Look, I gotta go." Move all the stuff off the dresser. See, that's the crazy part. Well, see, my boys, they don't even care. That's like the cool thing about them. Like, don't get me wrong, they can get on my nerve, but that's just because I'm their mother. But like, they get on my nerve for stupid stuff. I think that's why it gets on my nerve because it's like you're not even doing real stuff to be bad, like real teenager stuff or whatever. Like y'all doing dumb stuff, like leaving a little bit of milk in the container. Like, just finish it. It's little stuff. So like, even though I have the stuff in their room, they don't even care. It's because like I have shelves that were already in there and they weren't really utilizing them. And no lie, but I promise you it's gonna look even better. So I might be able to show you guys eventually. Just because my older son has so many clothes, and I promise you he never wears anything. Like he just washes clothes and then he just wears the same stuff right off the basket. It's so annoying. So I'm like, yeah, we're gonna go through and take away all your clothes that you don't want or that you're not gonna wear and either donate them, whatever. And then we're going to reorganize the shelf because I have like a basket with like body wash. I have one with shampoos, conditioners, and dry shampoos. And what else? In my hall closet, I have dryer sheets. I have a little bit of mouthwash that I've done and like some toothpaste and then like my bar soap that's like in the big packs that I couldn't fit in the baskets. So I'm getting there. I have my paper towels, the Scott, the Sparkle, and then I have the what is it? The different like tissue paper. I have Persil detergent, Gain detergent, Purex detergent, Arm& Hammer, all Tide. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Let's put some shelves in my other bedroom. See, that's the thing. See, you have another bedroom. See, these were just shelves that were already in there. And I just feel like they're not making a good use for them anyway. So it's not like I'm bumping their stuff out to make room. It's just you're not really using this. Like you don't even use the clothes on there. A lot of it, I'm like, you probably can't even fit anymore. So just get it out of here. It's more of decluttering. I'm just at that point. I'm just ready for stuff to get out. Like I said, I have a lot of clothes, and it's just because I buy stuff cheap. Like I don't know, even Dollar General. Like I bought clothes from Dollar General when they had a sale, and it was like a certain percentage off of like Blue Dot or something like that. Guess husband will do when he's tired of looking at the stuff. Yeah, that's what short mama couponer said. She said her fiance was looking like, "Where's this stuff from the DG clearance event gonna go? Like, where? There's already so many things." And I'm like, but hey, at least he'll appreciate the items, I guess, later. Once he has to use it. That's what somebody said. Their husband complains about the stuff until they run out of things. So that's a plus. I don't have that problem. So pretty much what I say goes. He was glued out. I was picking stuff up for everybody. Yeah, like I was like the dress I have on tonight. Like I got it from Dollar General. I think I paid $3 maybe for it, and like that's why I end up with so much stuff because the places I shop are so affordable that it's like, oh, $3 here, $2 there, $5 there. It adds up, and I'm not a throw it away type of person. So when it comes to certain things, like I don't know. I don't like to be wasteful. And I think that's what it is. It's not that I want to be like a hoarder or anything because realistically, I know myself. I know that when things are organized, I function way better and I'm in a way better mood. But sometimes when I get busy, with my boys and their activities, when I come home, I don't feel like doing anything. Like that's how it is. Like my normal day, like I'm dropping my youngest off at 7:30 in the morning, even though his school day starts at like 8:25, because he's on the band. So he does band before he does his first class, his first regular class, or goes to homeroom, basically. So he has to be there earlier, him and the rest of the band kids before everyone else. And it's like now this is my day. It's like I'm trying to run errands during the day, take care of whatever I need to do. And then, like today, he needed a haircut. So I had to pick him up from school, take him to get a haircut, then come back home, try to get him to start on homework. And then my other son was already starting on his stuff. And then I had to change clothes, try to look presentable, and then run back to his school. And then we didn't get home until like 9 o'clock, something like that. And then he has to be back up, which he's still in the shower. So I'm gonna see how that goes tomorrow. So it's like, couponing is just kind of like something that kind of gets thrown in the midst of things. And I look at it, well, if I have to buy it anyway, then why should I pay full price for it? That's just how I feel. But I am glad I did get some inserts. Oh my gosh. Um so I live in an apartment, so like I took all the inserts from the mailbox because nobody else here uses them. They don't keep on, and they'll all be thrown in the trash. So yeah. Oh, thanks, Betty. I tried. I definitely try, honey. I have been everything: class parent, cupcake mom. I volunteer for the band, for tennis, for track, for everything. Like the struggle is real. But, even though it's a lot, like I mean I do like it though. Like I enjoy, being able to march in the parades with him while his band is playing. It's a proud feeling when your kid is marching down the street playing and people are looking like, yes, like I know that band, like they're really good and they're, excited to see them and they're yelling out the school name and all that good stuff. So, it makes you feel good. She said, glad my kid's grown. Yeah, I mean, see, I'm in the middle when it comes to that because like I mean, it's good that they got old because, duh, that means they didn't die. But like I miss them being little. Like I really do. And like people always say because I have two boys, oh, are you gonna have a girl? As if I can control that, right? Like I controlled it the first time. But I'm just like, I don't know. But I wouldn't be opposed, if I got remarried. That's for sure. Like I like doing certain stuff, and realistically, like my younger son's school, I really like the things that I've experienced being there, even though it's an all boys school, I don't feel left out of anything because I'm, the girl, the mom, whatever. So it's really fun. It's definitely not what I thought it would be. I don't think it was what he thought it would be either, but he's made so many friends and experienced so many things. And my older son, he does his thing. He draws. He's really good at art, really chill, does tennis. So it's nice. I feel like the things that I did, for my older son, that's what motivated my little son. It made him be excited to start school because they're 2 years apart. So it made him excited to want to start school and do homework and all those things. Can't say it's the same now, but that's how it goes. My last child is a girl. Two older boys. See, I don't have any daughters. I just have a rack of nieces, dude. Like, oh my gosh. I got nieces on nieces, honey. Like, buy one, get a lot free. Yes, it's a lot, but I don't know. Like, whew. Like, I was looking at my closets. Like if I showed y'all like the amount, like my basket of clothes that I need to wash, and then you looked at my closet, you'd be like, girl, you're wrong. And I'd be like, yep, you right. But I don't feel like washing clothes. Like, I just don't. Just not about that life right now. But I did go get quarters though. So see, that's something. That's a step. And I definitely have plenty of laundry detergent, but now I feel like I don't even want to use it. I feel like I just want to look at it. Like, I feel like I'm becoming one of those people that is like, oh, look at my stockpile. Even though I don't show anybody, but it's like, like, look at all this that I've accumulated, through coupons and savings and all that. And it was cool taking my son to do it. So he got to experience all that. You say you're trying to lose some weight, so you haven't been buying clothes for yourself lately. Well, that's understandable. And I think for me, that was another reason why I have so many clothes, because I don't go shopping frequently as it appears on here with couponing stuff. Like, when it comes to buying for myself, I don't shop the same way. So it might be like every 5 years, every, 3.5 years that I might actually go out and buy something. And so I'll buy a little bit more. It's kind of like, wow, like I'm actually doing something for me for a change, not for the house, not for one of them or whatever. So I just go through those kind of periods. And because I have stores that I shop at, like Rugged Warehouse or Gabe's, whichever you call it, everything in there, I can find clearance items for like $1, $3. So when I can get something brand new for $1 or $3, it's like, I'm gonna probably end up with a lot. Yeah. Then I hit up the Walmart clearance aisle sometimes too. So yeah. Oh my gosh, sorry. Like, something is in my eye. I know you probably like, oh my god, is her eyelash slipping? No, these are mine. I don't even know if you can see them, but no, I don't have on fake eyelashes. I don't wear fake eyelashes. I'm just, enough is enough. I can't do all the extraness today. And then they have the magnetic eyelashes. Like, what the hell is that about? Like, what? I'd be scared. Oh my gosh. I mean, hey, you tell him you looking at your hard work though. Tell him he gotta go with you so he can see what you go through when you coupon, and then he gonna be like, I get it. Go ahead, do you. But while I was waiting for my son to get his haircut, I already went through and clipped out the Herbal Essence coupons that I got and the Aussie coupons that I got. And what I like to do, like when I went to Walmart, I took pictures of what was on the shelf so that I could see what I kind of needed coupons for, or what each store had as far as like um clearance and stuff. So that was what I was trying to do. Let's see, I have to move my own personal picture here out of the way. But see, this is what I did. So I took pictures of like the stuff at Walmart so I could see like what I needed coupons for, what the price point was for everything. Like they have this right here. I don't know what else. This is what I already purchased right here, the Dove, at another store. And then I scan the items when I'm in there just to kind of says what it's supposed to be. And so here, yeah, I did that. So I could see what the price point were, everything. So that's how I was able to use a lot of my coupons like I did today. I got Aussie shampoo and 2 conditioners for 64 cents at Walgreens. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I saw someone else posted a video about free herbal essences, but see, okay. Like I know we're like jumping all over the place, but you know that's what you do when you're on the phone, right? When you're just talking to people, you don't necessarily have to talk about one thing. So this is what we're gonna do. Now I'm just gonna keep it real with you as far as coupon, since I know Betty, you at least do coupon, right? So my thing is, I looked at someone's video today, and based off the title, of course, it was gonna draw people in. Now I looked at one of the comments in the video because it was fairly recent after the video when I saw it, and the person was like, "So how is this free?" I can't do it. It's not free because it's not going to be free for me. I'm looking to see your video because the item is going to be free. Now, if I post a video and I might say free, some or whatever, it's not saying all my items, multiple items out of what I got was free, but not everything was free. And it's like, come on, it's either, it's going to be a low item. And when you're posting the video for like CVS or Walgreens specifically, you can't post something and say, free this and free that, because if you have been shopping there longer, you have points accumulated, even if it was at a time that you weren't couponing. So if you're using CRTs at CVS, stacked on top of 50,000 coupons just because points at Walgreens and all this other stuff and special bonuses off $1,000 purchase, whatever your situation is, it's like, present the deal a certain way. Just, make your video to show, hey, look, this is a deal I got. And if you have similar items, cool, so that you can do it. But if not, show me another way that I can actually do a deal for a similar item or a similar product where my out of pocket is going to be lower. I mean, it's not always going to be that we're going to pay $4 for 12 items like I did one day at Dollar General. That's not always going to happen, because that's how you end up buying a bunch of crap that you don't actually want because it's fillers, or it's, an item that has a high, coupon value or something like that. So you end up with like 1,000 of one item that you don't need at all. A space for things you do want. Can only use $1 of points. Yeah, I did that for something too. I used like $1 of points for something. It's just like, I feel like some people, they get in their feelings because they're like, well, I'm working hard to share and make videos for you and blah blah blah, negative comments. But I don't think that people's intention are to be negative. I feel like they're just feeling misled by the title. It's like you have to title things accurately, and I hope that that's what I've been doing with mine, that I'm not just like, oh my god, everything was free, like, because no, it wasn't. But if I do have items in, don't say that in the title, I don't think, in any of my videos, unless it was maybe like a Dollar Tree one. But maybe in the description it might say I had some items that were like, when I do my Suave free because they're $1.50 on clearance, and I have a coupon for $3 off too, so that is going to be free. And if I do smaller videos where I don't have as many items that I'm purchasing, or I'm not shopping at a specific store that everybody is worried about going to, then if I have a video where it's literally Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches only, then yeah, it's gonna say free because those actually were free because the coupon was for $1 and the item was for $1. But as far as other stuff, it's gonna say that I have, I'm gonna let you know, like, hey, in the description, hey, I'm sharing some items that I got for either low cost or, because of rebates, it is free-ish, I guess. Not necessarily everything is just free. Cause I don't have any videos where, to my knowledge, everything was free. Because even when I do Dollar Tree, the jellies aren't going to be free because there's like the coupon is $1 off of two. So it can't be. The only thing I would have had is maybe when I first started Dollar Tree, I would have had the Jimmy Dean one, but I didn't do that. My son did it. I just recorded it and posted it as, yeah, that actually was all free. But anything else after that, like, nope. I'm just like, it is what it is. These are like people who have, a huge following, and it's people who are waiting for these deals and transactions, and they're like, oh, I got free item that everybody knows about. Not they just happen to come across something that ended up being free. And then it's like, what happened? And then people click on it and it's like, oh, well, I use like, this CRT, and it might be people who don't even know what the heck a CRT even is. They might be like, well, what is? And then you look at the thing and it's showing so many coupons that were used, but it's stuff that we don't have because we haven't been shopping there as long, or if we weren't buying the same type of item, so we're not going to get, the same type of CRTs. Just like I've heard some people say they have more than one card at CVS, but they, whatever. I'm just like, I see why people make the comments that they make in the comment section, because a lot of times I scroll through just to see, what people are talking about, because sometimes people mention deals in the comment section too that maybe you haven't heard of yet. And it's so funny how you can be subscribed to different people and look at the comments of other people who are like, oh, I did that deal like 2 weeks ago, blah, blah, blah. And it's because they were subscribed to someone else who had already put it out. And it's like, we didn't know about it because we weren't subscribed to them. We got it based off when last Summer's Eve deal with the wipes for the rebate. And like I did that. And then this channel that's bigger than mine, they recently had announced that deal. And I was kind of confused. I'm like, you order coupons, you do all this stuff. And it's like, you just now found out about this, or are you just now making a video, or did you just make the video before and you just didn't post it maybe the day you made it? I don't know. I don't know what people's, I guess upload schedules are, or how soon after they do stuff that they actually, I guess, release it or whatever. I try to film my videos the same day I get stuff now because I won't end up getting it out, and I won't put the stuff up until I film the video. And that was a mistake that I made. It was just starting to be way too much. Just way too much. And I was stuff just everywhere. And it's like on the, like you said, Betty, on the dresser. I don't have a dresser in here, but on my desk. And it's like I have a pretty little glass desk and I have nice little decorations for it, but you wouldn't know because, yeah, there's just stuff. Because I was redecorating and couponing and getting things ready for Poshmark all at the same time. So it was, have the Posh. I don't sell the typical stuff like, Adidas or Victoria's Secret or swimwear or whatever else, that that people do. But let's see, I've sold 32 listings, and I'm considered a top seller, a fast shipper, and I have a 5-star rating on Poshmark. So, make sure y'all check it out. It's good. It's good customer service over there. And even the one issue that I did have on there, I managed to fix it with the help of someone else. And the person was very understanding and they loved their items, and they didn't even leave a bad review. Like, it was just that great. Like, I packaged the mess out of that item. Okay. Great job. And I put a lot of love into it. And I make everything nice and personal. So when I saw the comments that people actually left after they received my packages, it made me feel good, the work and the effort that I put into doing them. But even on Poshmark, I feel like people can be extra sometimes. It's like when you go to Macy's.com and you order something, you don't get to ask the owner of Macy's, so what's the inseam? What's the this? What's the that? What is da da da? Can you do this? Can you send me that? Can you give me this percentage off? No. Whatever you see on there is the price, is the price. It's either you buy it or you don't. What you see is the discount, is the discount. Either you buy it at the discount or you don't. You don't ask for more. You don't ask for discounts on shipping and yada yada. And I just feel like because certain people have allowed certain things, it kind of set the pace. And now a lot of people who shop on there regularly, they just expect everyone else to do the same things. And like I said, I have all positive reviews. So it's not like, if this sounds negative to anyone, that I'm saying it because I had issues, with people or things like that. It's just, I just feel like some people, when they leave you comments, it's just like, seriously, like, you're asking for so much. A lot of us pre-package stuff, not necessarily in boxes, but we want to keep the items preserved so that nothing gets on them until they get sold. So it's like, for you to sit there after I went through and photographed everything and did measurements, or I photographed and um did the descriptions and all that kind of stuff. And I've been doing it for hours and hours and keeping a list myself of what items I have and how much I'm trying to sell it for, and completing my listing. And then I wrap it so that it can stay good. And then now I have to go I have to go dig it out so that I can measure something else. And then you still don't get it. So it's like, mm, it could be trying at times, to say the least. See, Betty, we couldn't live together, honey. We'd be in trouble. We'd be up in there like this. Where you at, girl? Where you at? I'm over here. We like, where you at though? We had to have like a whole separate area, like an outside room or something, like a shade. I don't know. I'm sure people are true. Yeah, I feel like, but it's not people's fault. I feel like it's like people say, people do what you allow them to do, right? It's just like with kids when they're little. It's like, if you allow them to have certain things, when they act a certain way, even though it's not necessarily in the best way for them to act, and they'll keep doing it until they meet somebody who doesn't allow them to do it. And I feel like that's kind of how it is on Poshmark. And for some people, I get it. It's just like with YouTube or anything else. People get so wrapped up in certain things because it feels a void, I guess, for them in their life that's missing or whatever. I don't know. And so they just act so extra. And yet, people who I know are on there, who I've seen on YouTube, who do this as their full-time job, they're not even that extra. Or people who I know, it might not be their full-time their full source of income, but they make very good money and they have a very good following. They're not extra either. So I just feel like it's unnecessary. It's like some people just do the most. It's like, I'm so sorry that something is missing in your life. Nobody's life is perfect, but it's like, you don't have to do this. They just irk my soul sometimes. It's like certain people, eventually I won't even respond, and I'll be honest, I won't even respond to it because it's like they're trying to bundle something, but it's one item. Hello, do you not know what bundle means? It means to put things together. That means it has to be more than one thing. How can it be a bundle of one. It's not a baby, okay? It's not a bundle of joy, okay? It's items. It means you need to be creating a bundle, meaning you see an item on here and you want to add another one so you can get everything sent in one package so that you're not paying shipping 2 times. That's what that means. And it's like when I see people keep asking me stuff, it's like, ain't got time. Like, this is not my full-time job. This was just something I did to raise money because my baby is going to Disney World with his band to perform in Festival Disney. It was expensive as I don't know what, honey, and I'm not a baller. So that's why I did Poshmark. I said, instead of just throwing everything away, we'll donate a lot. So I donated a lot to Savers I live, and then I kept a few bags so that I could try to post it on Poshmark. But while I'm doing that, it means it kept me from progressing with my cleanup because it still means now there's certain items that's here, but now they're not just here, they're out. So before, at least when I had them, they were away. But because now I've had to, take them out and photograph them, and then you're fighting against the light. Whew, I see how people do this as a full-time job because it literally can take hours to get everything done, especially because you got to make sure the item looks nice and try to steam it or iron it or whatever. Honey, I don't iron my own clothes half the time. Now I got to iron stuff just so I can take a nice picture and put it in a bag with some paper, and it's going to get balled up again. Like, yeah, it could be a lot, but what can you do? What can you do? But I'm glad that for the people who have been commenting or who have been watching the videos that, hopefully you gotten something out of it, or you learned something, from it, or you figured out a deal that you wanted to do. Did I go? Let me think. I actually did not. I did not go to Dollar General on Saturday. And I think this is the second time that I haven't went since I started. And I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do Family Dollar. Like I was looking through the ad or whatever, trying to figure out like if I still wanted to do it. I'm like, I see that they have the Dial body wash for $2.75, and I do really like Dial. What, you didn't go? No, I did not go, Betty, because honey, I don't have time. It's bad enough that you have to deal with a cranky cashier, but doing that 3-day sale nonsense, honey, I'm not the one, because I'm not gonna deal with people like okay, so I went Friday, but not so much because I was really ready to shop the sale. What happened was, in my area, there was talk about schools possibly closing due to weather. So because I dropped my son off so early and there's a Walmart by his school, I went over there to look around, and that's when I found some clearance items. So of course, I'm on my own timetable, so I was in there for maybe an hour or so, I don't know. By the time I came out, well, I sat in my car first, so I was in my truck and I was cutting out coupons out of the inserts and just kind of going through and separating like the shampoo and from everything else, basically, because I knew that was mainly what I was going to be purchasing, was like hair products. So I did that before I went in. So I was probably in my truck for an hour before I even went in Walmart. So then I was in Walmart for maybe an hour because I was listening to the radio, like a morning show, while I was cutting. So I was chilling. And then I went in. When I came back out, it had already started to snow a little bit, but there wasn't any like word if school was 100% going to be closed. So then eventually I got an email from my oldest son's school saying they were going to get dismissed at 12. And then I knew my little son would be getting out at 11:45. Well, at this point, I'm literally directly across from him. But I was like, it's still too early. I still have like over 45 minutes before he's going to get out. So I was like, I'm just going to drive to the Dollar General and go check it out, because this was the one that I intended on going to if I was going to get clearance shampoos and conditioners, because in that particular location they always have clearance Suave, like the Moroccan oil and the Garnier and the Aussie and all that kind of stuff, and the herbal essence Totally Twisted. So I was like, cool, I can take coupons and go there. Well, I saw a few other things like Ziploc storage bags, like the kind you vacuum, and I found like a nice table runner. I found this nice lace tablecloth, just like a bunch of little stuff. The mechanical pencils, pens, like they were like 37 cents for a pack. I found Sharpie marker sets that were like, the sets were this big of Sharpie markers going across, two really big ones, and then the rest were regular size. So I was like, well, I could go ahead and get some of this stuff. So then I go to the front of the store and there's a table with like a whole different sign. And so it has like L'Oreal shampoo, it has like shaving cream and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, cool. And like some Suave body lotion. So I said, well, I could stock up on this. But then when I get to the register, they have one register open. I had let people go in front of me. And then, of course, by then, now there's a line of people behind me. I get a cashier who's like, honey, I take out my coupons. I put them out. Here she go. Puts her glasses on. She's like this. I'm like, oh, Jesus. She's about to sit here and literally read every word on every coupon. And not because she was trying to be mean, just because she was just trying to make sure, I guess, it was for the right item. But I had so much stuff. I was trying to, like, pump it out. And then the prices weren't coming up right. And she was asking the manager questions, but the manager is directing her answers to me as if like I said something to the lady and she was doing something wrong, or I thought something should be different. Like I was a disgruntled couponer, and I'm literally standing there looking at her like, I didn't say anything. Like, this is her question, the cashier. Like, I don't have nothing to do with this. And so eventually she was just getting on my nerve. And I just walked out, like I left. And the cashier was really nice. She was like, oh, she's like, are you sure? She was like, it's okay. I can finish ringing you up. And I was like, nope, I'm done. Like, I'm not going to sit here and spend this money in this location. I said, because every time I come in here, something seems to be going on with her. Overall, I like the fact that she keeps the clearance section pretty nice, and it usually has decent stuff in it, unlike some that are crappy. But I'm not gonna deal with anybody's attitude. And I feel like for me, depending on what I have on and where I'm at, people, they like to try me because they think that I'm just little girl or whatever. And it's like, hunty, no, I am almost 40. I am nobody's little girl unless you're 100. Okay. So it's like, I'm just saying, like, you're not gonna talk to me like that. So I was like, I gotta go. Because I was like, I don't know what you thought was gonna happen. And when I went in there was no other clearance shopper in this store. Okay. Everybody else was in there with like a case of water in their cart, like basic stuff. Came in for a lighter, a pack of chips, something stupid. Like nobody else in there was shopping. So it was like, why are you cranky though? Like, I'm just trying to give you some money. I'm trying, let my cart overflow into my household and this money overflow into your register and keep you in a job. But no, you don't want that. Okay, great. I'll just, you can have this. So while you're angry, you can be angry while you put all the stuff in my cart back in the clearance section and figure out if it goes with the additional 50%, the regular 50 cent, the only 10%, or whatever. It was too many signs, too close together, and who is supposed to be able to shop like that? I feel like Dollar General needs to do better. Like that's just my take on it. So after that, I was done. And Sunday I did stop by, but only because it was something I just wanted to get in general, and a few of the items I got just happened to be on clearance, but I didn't go and do like a big haul. None of that. I can't. Family are Ajax and Suave. And buy one, get one. Half price. Oh yeah, the Suave for naturals. Yeah, that I always add that in my scenarios because and the crazy part is I still haven't tried it yet. Like I need to wash my hair, but I didn't have time to do it today because I wanted to straighten it again like it is now. but I need to wash it first and then let it air dry most of the way and then blow dry and all that. And I didn't have time to wait for all that today. You said it never snows there. Yeah, well, we have every season. And sometimes not even when you think you would have that season. I don't know. Mm. They had a bunch of crack. Oh, they had a bunch of crates outside. See, I wouldn't mind that, but that particular location I went to, honey, they not putting nobody's crates outside because those crates would have been they would have been gone. Okay, they would have been gone. Like this is a store that when I go in it, there's like a door to walk in, right? That you pull open, and then there's another door that you go in, and it's like usually in between those two doors is like a random person standing there because they don't want to stand outside in the cold, and I guess they have nowhere else to go. So yeah, I don't really go to that one too often because they don't always have everything that I need either. And people around here, they do too much. They act like it's never going to be another deal, and it's like, honey, it's not that serious. It's just shampoo, and when you already have 1,000 bottles at home, why are you mad? Like, go home, wash your head, honey. Give yourself a deep conditioner. Okay, give yourself a deep treatment. Go relax yourself. Go massage your scalp. Get your life together. Woosah, and then come back. I don't see it. And I saw on some other people's videos that they had crates outside, but the girl was in, where does she live? Like Georgia or North Carolina. I don't know. She lives somewhere in the South. And honey, I live in the city. So it wasn't gonna be nobody's crates outside. Nowhere. Even in the other neighborhoods, honey, it was not no crates outside. I wish, but that would require them to actually have had things already in crates versus like thrown all over the shelves. So that's probably why they weren't going to have that here. And I already seen in one store they had a bland clearance section anyway. So even though that's my favorite store to go to for the most part, it's like tied with another one. I wasn't going to go there for this. And I didn't feel like playing a guessing game. Like, who has time to keep trying to figure out what's this and what's that? And yes, I know people put out lists with, supposed clearance items, but it just made going to Dollar General feel even more stressful than it already does trying to put together the 5 off 25 scenarios. It just made it not fun to me. It's like I don't want to guess what the hell is on sale. Can you just put signs up that says, okay, quilted northern in this size and that size is this price? Like, can y'all do something? Can you type up a sign? Can you print out a sign? Can you use the money that all us couponers have given you to put up some signs? That would have made it good. You know, been down digging in about 10 crates. Well, see, that's how it was like at the Goodwill outlet. Except the difference is you don't. I mean, you might bend down, but it's more like you falling in because seriously, we would be up on step stools trying to get in the box, and sometimes it would be stuff you would see, but you couldn't even reach it because it was so far down at the bottom, and I'm short. So, like my friend that I met doing this, when I first met her, I met her butt first because literally her butt and her legs, they was kicking everywhere. She was trying not to fall in the box. And I think maybe that's what it was. I think maybe she looked like she was about to fall and I grabbed her arm or something. I don't know. But I don't want to dig for that. Like not for nobody's Dr. Scholl's older eaters or whatever. No. Just put some baby powder in your shoe, you'll be all right. Like I just can't do it. It's crazy. It's like when I was looking at all these videos, it's like everybody was making it seem like it was so easy. They're like, oh, so I have these coupons and I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna do this transaction and this, and it's like, but how? Like, but how? Like I don't get it. It's like what is the rest of us not getting that y'all are getting? Like I get that you've went before, but usually when stuff is on clearance or a sale, like and there's going to be tags up, there's going to be tags everywhere. And like they were playing games because Sunday when I did stop by at night, only because I was doing other stuff and I wanted to pick something up, I went by the makeup area and I saw that they had like the 10% tags up, but then they had like orange marker. And I'm like, okay, so is the whole brand of lipstick 10% or is it just specific colors? So then it's like, okay, it's specific colors. So I'm like, okay, great. But people move things and it's like, I'm over it. Like I was over it then. I'm over it now. Just thinking about when I was in there, I'm like over it. And when one of my lipsticks rang up, it rang up like $3, which was like the original price. And then the other one rang up like 60 some cents or something. And I didn't even say anything about the $3 one because honestly, I didn't care. Like I bought it before, and it's not like, it was an $18 lipstick or something. Like it rang up, $25 or $18. So I was like, I don't even care. Like we're gonna go. But I did buy a pack of socks that were supposed to be discounted, and the guy came over and put his key in. So I did get those half off. So I was happy about that. And that's all I really did. Like I just bought a little bit of shampoo just to kind of use up the coupons I had because they all expire, I think, on the 9th or the 10th, all the coupons I had from the Retail Me Not. So yeah, like I was seeing so many people with all this stuff piled up looking like whole fortresses, okay? Like tissue paper and snuggle sheet fortresses. And it's like, ma'am, can you just mail me some? Cause like I don't got time to do like I don't got time to deal with this. It was just annoying to me. And I'm like, everybody everybody who was saying they were fine and stuff was like down south. It seemed like to me it was either they were like in, I guess, Virginia, in a part of Virginia maybe closer to North Carolina, and then people in North Carolina. And it's like, this is my thing about the penny shopping though. How is it that stores nowhere near where the headquarters is, you can hardly ever find anything? But the stores where they could literally drive to see if employees are doing their job has like a whole nation. Okay. Like if those were people, we created a whole country from the penny items. It's like, how is that even possible? It's like I don't get it. It's like I don't ever like, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I have found penny items. But it's just when I look at other people and it's like this massive amount, it's like, eh. And I know earlier I watched a video. Who was it? Rebel Redhead. I watched her video and she hit the mother load on the penny item. She got a whole bunch of Ghirardelli brownie mix. And I was like, ooh, party time. Like that would be an ultimate find for a penny. Anything Ghirardelli for a penny would be amazing. Anything for $1 would be amazing from them. But I was like, that was a really good find. And she found cookie mix and everything. So she made out really well. I didn't want to get like the Christmassy stuff because I've already did my Christmas hauls. And I know they probably would have got more views if I had to put them out sooner. But I did notice my 25-cent clearance haul has still been getting a lot of views. And I mean, it was good. Like that was my first one, and I feel like I killed it. Like I stocked up on candles and wax and all that kind of stuff, and it made me feel great because I had my Febreze wax warmer that everybody was getting when it was glitching. So I was happy that I have stuff to put in there. If I by accident, yeah, I watch her. Yeah. And so I was looking at her video because she does like the dumpster diving, and I didn't realize how many people, were doing that, or in different areas, whatever. And I'm like, interesting. I feel like if I was to try to do that where I live, I might need bill money. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like as far as what I've looked up law wise, I mean, it's pretty much if it's there, you can take it. But I just feel like realistically, if you snooping around somewhere in the dark, like that might not work out too well for me. Yeah. We just gonna say, mm, in this day and age, like, yeah, I just don't feel that, the wall has came down, where I can go and do that. But it would be cool. I come across other people's videos by accident in the past where they said they found like Victoria's Secret jackets and different things, and they were kind of ripped, but they just sewed them back up. So that's cool. They gonna think you lost your mind. And that's the truth. But it's just like with couponing, people assume that you coupon because you don't have any money, because you broke, because you cheap or whatever. And I told the lady before I stormed out the store, I was like, no, I said it's not my fault that these other people in here don't know how to shop and don't know how to utilize the store, the coupons that are provided on the digital app, and save their coins. Like, if you want to give away your money, go right ahead. I don't want to give away my money. I just don't. And it's like, if I can get something for free, cool. It's just like the Goodwill, or when I went to the Goodwill outlets. I don't go to the Goodwill outlets because I can't afford clothes at the Goodwill. And I don't go to the Goodwill because I can't afford clothes at a regular store. I go because I like it. Period, point blank. Like, that's it. I like it. I like being able to find stuff, and I like bargains, because I just feel like Payless says, why pay more when you can pay less? Like, hello. I'm a little cheap though. I mean, you are money conscious. There you go. That's what we're gonna call it. Money conscious. Okay. That's it. It's like, why should you pay $10 for something if you can get it for $3? It's the same thing. So the way I see it, everybody who's paying 10, they the ones who need some help. Somebody need to talk to them. Like, are you okay? Do you or someone you know like to overpay for items? Call now. Like, that should be happening. Yeah, like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like, I think that's one of my best qualities, is the fact that I'm good with money. And like, do I like nice things? Yep, I do. But nice is relative. Nice doesn't have to mean it has to be overly expensive. I'm gonna get my daughter to put that on the shirt. See, I told you we here because I was literally thinking the same thing. I'm like, that could be something. Like, I am money conscious, okay? But that's the truth. It's like, I have other things to pay for, honey. I paid private school for extracurriculars. I paid for band and track and tennis and all these things, and they cost money, but they are considered an investment. And I just don't see spending a whole bunch of money on other things. Like, I shouldn't feel like buying body wash is an investment. I don't. Like, I will never be that person standing in line because I'm about to buy a $200 pair of tennis shoes that I'll probably wear like twice. Yeah, you should do that. I'm just like, I don't like how people are sometimes. It's like they want to act like, you're doing something wrong when you're just trying to be smart with your money. And it's crazy. That's what's wrong with people. It's like, you can't win for losing. It's like, if you were out here just spending money on everything and expensive stuff or only designer stuff, people would talk about you and say you were materialistic, and or you had bad money habits. But then if you sit there and you try to be conscious, money conscious, and worry about budgets, or worry about, coming up with deals like 5 off 20. It's That's what I've learned. And I feel like, people might not like that I say that. People might think it's negative, but I think it's this thing is being real. I have people who walk around acting like they're so positive. They're really not as positive they make it seem. It's just, you talk to people who are okay with who you're talking about. So therefore, they're not going to tell you you're being negative because they don't like that person either. Or they're just happy that you're talking about themselves. So they're going to sit there and listen to whatever you have to say, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. And I'm just not that kind of person. Like, I'm cool with everybody until I don't have a reason to, until you give me a reason not to be cool with you, pretty much. I'm willing to hear you out, give you opportunities, all that, but don't try me. Like, I can't deal with people when they back and forth and their inconsistencies and all that kind of stuff. It's like people have no chill nowadays. They just say whatever, they do whatever, and they don't take any account to how it makes other people feel. And it's like, I see the hate that some of these people get, on their videos when they're trying to help people save money and do different things. But I feel like, it's all in your delivery. It's like, since I've been doing YouTube, like I never did YouTube consistently. So usually YouTube will show when you created an account, not necessarily when you started posting videos. So when I first got on YouTube, it was for myself. It was just to listen to music and things like that. It wasn't until a few years ago that I decided to put a few videos up. And maybe if I had kept doing it, by now my following would have been a lot bigger, but I just had other things that I had to do, and I wasn't doing this to be my main source of income. I was doing it because I enjoyed YouTube so much that people were like, hey, maybe you should start your own channel. And so I just did. And here we are. I just feel like sometimes people like people who humor them. That's my whole thing, and I'm not that person. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and like, oh, girl, you look good in that dress. No, ma'am, you will not. No, we will not be going to lunch together like that. You're gonna take that off. Why? Because we both know that it does not flatter you. And what kind of friend would I be to let you walk out the house? You don't have to be the same size as me. You don't have to be smaller than me. You can be bigger than me. But what you're not gonna do is walk out the house and then ask me, girl, you like this? And you think I'm gonna be like, yeah. And then you walking down the street wondering why people looking at you. Like, to me, that's not a friend. It's all in how you deliver. Now, if I came to you and I was making you feel bad about yourself, like, girl, do you really need to eat that? Girl, why you get it? Then that would be different if I was saying it in, a way that you felt like I had some type of like malicious intent or something. It's just all about the delivery. It's like, I would help you. I would send you videos. And matter of fact, you said you was trying to lose weight, and I would suggest, like, if you like to work out, or even if you don't like to work out, but if you work out at home at all, you should check out on YouTube. The channel is called Fitness Blender, and it's a good channel because they do a lot of different type of videos, but they also do modifications. And so when my youngest was doing track in the beginning, I used to actually do a workout class for the parents, um after us being on the team for a while, and it would keep them occupied and out of the coach's way. Basically, that was the point. But it gave us something to do during that hour and a half instead of just sitting on bleachers while our butt cheeks was dying. So I would go on that channel and a few others, and I would put together routines based off exercises I would take. And I liked theirs because, of course, I had people who had certain injuries, whether they were older than me, younger than me, bad knees, bad hips, whatever. And so I would always show them, okay, this is the exercise we're about to do. Here's the modification for it. Always know that even if you don't have injuries, if you just feel like, okay, I'm gassing out, do the modification so that way you don't have to stop. Like, I try to be motivating, but sometimes people don't like that. They rather be surrounded by people who are going to continue to support the fact that they want to keep frying Oreos and Twinkies. And I'm not that person. Like, I'm not going to tell you what to eat. I'm not going to tell you what to buy. I'm not your parent. But I'm not going to listen to you be like, girl, my stomach hurt because my jean button is pinching me. Like, no. I learned it, and I've sent 2 channels to a lot of people for help, and they do, like, your body is still burning energy. So who doesn't want to keep burning calories? You know, burning calories, not energy, but burning calories while you still taking a shower. It's like you finished working out 5 minutes ago, but it's still killing them calories away, burning that fat. So that's what I did. Hey, Betty, I'm just keeping it real, honey. I'm not the person who likes to work out. After getting out of boot camp for the Navy, honey, who worrying about physical, like I was like, honey, I ain't even running to answer the house phone. Okay. But yeah, bad. Point in time, um, I was able to get another vehicle. I was walking my little son to school longer. Then did that, it just became natural, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so I would track it with my phone, and it's like 75 minutes video. Just was walking is definitely, you know, stressed. And when I'm stressed, I don't necessarily eat like some people, they have comfort food and all that stuff. But now I definitely have to get myself together. Self, back in the habit of doing it, so that way it'll be to the point that I'll start craving to do it. Like I won't feel right being up and not doing it. It'll pop up in my mind like, oh, you need to go work out. And realistically, I think for me, to be honest, like seriously, the only thing I think I really hate about working out is the extra laundry that it gives me. And that probably sounds bad, but it's really the truth. Like, you can't just leave a bunch of sweaty clothes sitting in the dirty clothes forever. You gotta wash that, you gotta stay up on it. And as we discussed earlier, I hate doing laundry. So that is one thing that would at times, prevent me, or not prevent me, but it would just irritate me about doing stuff, doing different workouts. But I would do like Pilates and things like that, and it worked for me. I mean, I didn't have like a goal I was trying to reach, or I wasn't trying to lose weight. I mean, for me, I could never even hit 130 pounds without being pregnant. So that was always me. So when I finally got above that and wasn't pregnant, I was like, that should have been my first sign that something was wrong. And it's like, yup, it was. I might do a video about that. What caused my sudden weight gain, that I guess it kind of snuck up on me and I didn't realize it. But that's because it was for health reasons and I didn't know about it. So I didn't know to be looking at it or to notice any signs or symptoms and things like that. But it was a situation that was really hard at first until I figured out what was wrong. And then, you know, it worked itself out. But, I've enjoyed talking to you, Mrs. Young. And hopefully, the next time I do a live, I'll try to maybe get on earlier so that, I can have, some more people on here. But see, it was like we was on the phone just chit chatting back and forth, because it was just basically you and I for the most part. So I hope you enjoyed, the chat and all of that. And I I do actually have I was trying to think if I had videos, but I was gonna say I'll see you in the next video. But I do actually have a video that I need to film. I have some makeup that I need to film. I know it's a more than one TJ Maxx, and I'm not sure. It could possibly be a few things from a Marshalls in there, but don't quote me on it. But the stuff that I did get from Marshalls, I'm not even gonna haul that because it's just like oil. Like the Shea Moisture oil. I don't know if I have one over there. It gets it's actually, hold on, let me see. Oh, let me get up. I'm gonna show you this real quick in case you wanna go try it. Ow, my foot. Let's see. All right, here it is. All right, so this right here by Shea Moisture, the what is it called? African water mint and ginger detox bath body and massage oil. This right here is really good to put on. And like I said, I got it from TJ Maxx. It was $4.99, and it's definitely something I would recommend. Like, I love putting it on right after I get out of the shower. Like, you can really feel it like penetrating your skin. It feels so amazing. It almost makes you feel like, this must be what babies feel like once they have somebody give them a bath and, lotion them down and put them in their little sleeper and tuck them in bed. Like, that is how I feel. I get out the shower and I put that on, and then that's when I do make sure that I have on like long pants and I put socks on and a shirt, because I want everything to kind of stay, you know, on the shirts and the pants and stuff, not all over my bed per se. But I just wanted to feel like, it's creating like this greenhouse type effect. And it penetrates amazing. It's like this refreshing feel because it's like warm, but then it like cools off in minty type of situation. A1. So that's usually what I get from Marshall. So I actually have a stockpile of in my hall closet, um, with the toothpaste and like dryer sheets and stuff. But I would definitely recommend you try it at least one. Now, woman to woman, I'm gonna be real, okay? So it ain't really nobody on here, so I'm gonna just tell you, if you try it, okay? One, whether male or female, do not rub your eye after you rub it on, okay? Don't do that. Don't be touching your eyeballs, because honey, it's gonna be a situation, and don't put it on your face. Two, as a woman, when you put it on, I would suggest only going halfway up your thigh, okay? Because we don't need, minty sensations popping off in unpleasant, situations, because it'll make you feel like you might need to go to the doctor when you really don't. So, gotta take care of stuff. That's definitely something that I would suggest that you try. And I will be doing probably the it's like it'll be like a clothing, um or fashion, like shoes. I have like some boots and different things that I bought, accessories from Gabe's or Regular Warehouse, whichever you know your area calls it. And then I have like all the makeup and stuff from TJ Maxx. So I'll probably do, those two videos, to show you guys the stuff that I hold from there. But yeah, yeah, make sure to try that. Like, I guarantee if you try it, you're gonna be like, okay, I see what she mean. Even if you don't like how it feels, you're gonna see what I mean. Like, okay, she was right. That was an accurate description of how it actually feels. And surprisingly, who did I end up? Oh, my ex husband took one of my bottles. I just gave him the first bottle that I had purchased because it was already open, and I was like, here, just take this one by, just go. So he took that one, and so I guess he likes it. I mean, he hasn't complained about it, so there we go. I guess that's something. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get those videos filmed. The only difference is, with those, unlike my other hauls, because of the type of items they are, it'll be I can sit the camera somewhere and film, and then you guys can see me. The problem is most of the time I film in my room now, and the lighting is the best as far as natural lighting in my room. But the problem is, it's not necessarily always the best setup to try to have it sitting on something and then working against the sun, and then the time of day and all the logistics that come behind, you filming the video. So that's kind of how that goes. But I will put those videos out. I did mention during my TJ Maxx Christmas haul that I did have, I mean, not TJ Maxx, my Target haul, that I had some stuff. So I do have some makeup items from Target too that I had picked up during the time that I was doing my Christmas clearance shopping. So between the Target makeup, the TJ Maxx, and the Gabe's or Regular Warehouse haul. That's at least, three more videos to look forward to, unless I split the makeup videos, maybe in two, in case they're too long, just so that you can actually see the items and the products. I'll try to do the best I can with it, but if not, then I might just have to do like normal, and I'll just have everything set out where you can, at least see the packaging, and then I'll try to do the best I can to show you the colors of the lip products and things like that. It's a work in progress. Work in progress, I'm not Spike Lee or anything, so I'm just trying to figure this out. And then at the same time, I'm trying to film. And like I said, because I'm still in the process of, I still have my Poshmark inventory, and then I have other things that I come across on a daily basis that maybe I can't fit, and I didn't know until I went to get ready to go somewhere. So I'm constantly having other things set out. So I'm trying to film too in a way where it's not like, oh my gosh, what's going on in her background. So that's the other thing. But we'll see. We will see. We will see how it goes. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream and go ahead and finish completely getting myself unready, I guess, is what we would call it. I was trying to see if I had my shoes so I can show you guys. Since you never actually see real stuff, let me see if I can grab the box. I don't think I put it in my closet yet, so you guys can get a little peek at what I had on for today. And I did wear, if you looked in, I did a video, it was Burlington and Big Lots, I think, that I combined together. And so I wore one of the bracelets that I hold that says choose happiness. It's really cute. So I did wear that today. These were my shoes that I wore today. I've had these for a long time. You probably wouldn't think so looking at them. But yeah, like, see, look at the heel. Like, I've worn these, as you can see from right there, but I get, see, that's another reason why I end up not throwing a lot of things away, because it's still always in good shape. And so the only really wear and tear to these shoes is just right here, where the actual part of the shoe, this part is fine. It's just I think DSW some years ago. I have everything in the containers, and I got those from Dollar Tree. So if you see my red, my neutral chapsticks that I keep in that little thing up there. So yeah, those are, anyway, before